We just a blessed family, full with love and joy, trying to appreciate the lifestyle that we got from the lifestyle we came from. We wanted a family that could say we was able to make it out the trenches, man. We was able to make it out. I made it out with my kids. My oldest is still at a decent age to where they didn't get too involved in the nonsense, and I was able to pull them back on track. And now the oldest one, like I always say, going on to college. My one that's right underneath her, my boy, he's 17, finished high school. Blessed to say he ain't never been to jail. He had a couple little tickets until he got his nonsense, he got his sense right. But other than that, man, life's been good the last 6 years for us since we moved from the trenches. Don't get me wrong, I love my city, I love my hood. But once we get so old and we mature and we realize we have other things and people to live for, and we got responsibility to make sure others' life is good for our wives, our kids, and our family. And hey, it's changes. We got to make that doesn't seem normal to us. You know, I'm not gonna lie. When I moved out of town, I was still like trying to dip and dodge into the street life. You know, still trying to hustle, still trying to mingle and all that stuff, which I knew wasn't the right thing, but I was still pretty much finding myself. Till like a year, 2 years into being up here where I'm at now, I started to realize like, no, this ain't it. Then my boy was getting older and getting to want to smoke weed and all that, and I'm like, yeah, no. So I did a full 360. Now me and my family, you know, living a blessed life. We still learning. It's only been probably going on about 8-9 months now for, you know, but living a blessed life, you know, trying to follow the Lord in the right way, you know, stuff like that. Trying to live the right life, show my older kids that is more to live for. It's a battle, because I got 5 of them that I'm teaching at the same time that already grew up a little bit of seeing daddy's messed up ways. So yeah, especially the older ones, you know, my 10-year-old and my 17-year-old, maybe the 17-year-old. It's been a challenge for him and a battle for me to get him to understand, like, anger and drama and all that wanting to fit in stuff is not the life. That's not, you know, what life is made of. Like, we don't gotta be big and bad and tough to fit in. We don't gotta be big and bad and tough to not make people want to mess with us, because you can be big, bad, and tough and people still gonna try you. So bottom line is, just live life with peace, as much peace as you can have in your life. Live life with that, and just know you ain't soft, you ain't no punk, you ain't no pushover. Somebody put their hands on you, you know, and sometimes you try to find other ways. Well, when people mess with you, sometimes you try to find other ways to deal with it, but the minute somebody put their hand on you, now you got to let them know. And after I do it, I right away ask God, I'm sorry, Lord, can you forgive me for my action? I knew it wasn't the right thing, but it's like sometimes stuff like that is coming to a point where protecting you and your family is what matters. So it's certain we can walk a godly life and walk that road and trying to find God and even try to do right by God, but at the same time, it still comes a point in our life where we still have to protect ourselves. Because yes, God is going to protect us 100+, but if somebody put their hands on me, God is going to deal with them later. But in the midst of them putting their hands on me, our trains of thought do not always think like, nope, because don't do that, because at the end of the day, the scariest person will fight back and attack if they're pushed in the corner. And sometimes that scary person be more dangerous than that tough person because they fight out of fear. It's a big difference.